Would you like to increase the amount of people coming to your Instagram profile every day so that you can turn them into followers, customers, and clients? In this video, we're going to tell you exactly how to attract new profile visitors on Instagram. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, we are High Season, a social media agency that helps business owners, entrepreneurs, and marketers step their social media game up and break the algorithm. Today we are talking about Instagram profile visitors. That is the amount of people who show up on your profile every day who want to check out what you're doing and what you're up to. Now, we get questions about how to increase reach all the time, and Instagram profile visitors are, of course, attached right to this. That is the metric that lets you know that people are showing up and actually checking out your profile day to day. It's that little number that you see at the top of your Instagram profile, and it's also available in your insights as well. Now, some people are not really seeing an increase in this number at all. It may be staying the same or even declining. So we wanted to create a video dedicated completely to attracting new profile visitors on your Instagram account so you can turn them into followers. First, we're going to get some basics out of the way because there are still very, very simple steps that we see all the time that people are doing that they can easily knock right out right after this video is completed. Then we'll move into something a little bit more advanced, and then we're going to talk about when you're getting these Instagram profile visitors, how to turn them into followers. Let's get started.
So the first way you can attract new profile visitors to your Instagram account is to leverage your existing social profiles. So all your other accounts on Twitter, I went to say Instagram straight away, of course, that's the first one we think of. Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok, if that's your bag, Snapchat, everywhere you have another presence on a social profile, you should be linking to your Instagram account. So whether on Twitter, you write your Instagram link in your description versus only using that one link in the bio, which you could of course use Linktree, which we've talked about in this
Several
video.
videos.
This is one of them, one of the few ones down there. You could use that. On Facebook, you have a whole section to list all of your social profiles. All the other networks work completely differently. On YouTube, you can have it in the description for every single video you put up there, along with
Like
your
we
about
do.
them, like we do. So there's always a place on all of your social profiles to push to Instagram. It's a huge waste if you're not doing that.
Yeah, and I really want to call out Pinterest here because Pinterest is really great for driving traffic to a specific place.
Right.
So people use it often for websites, but Pinterest is great to also pin your Instagram post to. Instagram is a visual platform. Pinterest is a visual platform. Generally, the same type of content that you're creating on that platform can be used on the other. So create pins from your Instagram account to your Pinterest account because Pinterest is searchable, more searchable than most platforms because it's not just relying on hashtags. They're actually search function and a search field that's using all the keywords and everything that you have as part of a post. So definitely consider using that because that can drive attention right back to your Instagram profile.
So of course, this isn't only exclusive to social platforms. It's also things like your email newsletter or your actual email signature itself. So in your email newsletter, you should have a footer at the very least that has all your social links, of course. And in your email signature, I think it's pretty important. At the very least, you can have some pretty cool things these days where you can have an image and link. It doesn't have to be fully written out. So you can just have all of the social icons in there and link directly to your social profile.
I think that's what we have now.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too. Can't even remember, we did it a while ago, but we had someone design it for us or able to link it. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So it's just an easy way to make sure that whenever there's any communication or any touch point with you, you're able to give people the opportunity to visit your other profiles because that's typically what they're going to want to do.
Exactly. Another one is websites.
Yes.
You need to have your
So
social
important.
media platforms on your website. Go the extra mile and actually put the widget so that the feed is there.
Yes.
So there's a one thing to just actually have the icons. You should definitely have that as well, but the widgets are taking it an extra mile. I actually want to talk about, because this happened
Yes,
this
please.
week. Right now, as we know, we're filming this in 2020. We all know 2020 was a year, no matter when you watch this.
Yep.
I was going through and curating some content for a client in order to just kind of show some love to a few restaurants. I had a bunch of tabs open, reviewing a few restaurants so that we can pull them together and create this kind of like support local post. And for the love of me, I could not find the Instagram icon anywhere on that person's website. They were not talking about social anywhere. And in something where we're like quickly putting together a bunch of content, I wasn't going to take the time to go to Google then or try to find variations of their name and try to go into Instagram to find it so that I could support them. I just ended up moving to the other tab with another restaurant that had their Instagram easily there for me to support and share. You need to make things as frictionless as possible for people. A lot of times they want to share or they want to use it, but if it's going to cause them extra work, they might just not tag you when they're at your restaurant, or they might not follow you, or they may not look for you, they may not support you, and you're just reducing your opportunity to reach new people and have them come to your profile and hopefully convert, all because you did not make it easy for them to do so.
Absolutely, and that includes things like even the location tag. Make sure you have a proper location registered on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everywhere you can. And on top of that, one of my biggest pet peeves is websites that have all of the social icons, but it goes to facebook.com, instagram.com.
Oh yeah, that's really double check that, guys.
Or they've changed the handle and they didn't fix it.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just going right to the website, not even your actual username.
Yeah. The next way you can attract new visitors to your Instagram profile is via our 3-tag approach. Now, the 3 tags, if you haven't been watching us before, they are account tags, so tagging brands, hashtags, and location tags. These 3 elements are available for you on every single post on Instagram, and they are super, super key for attracting new profile visitors. So whether they are searching locations, whether it's the actual specific location, if it's a physical business or a more generic neighborhood or city, it opens you up to a whole new realm of clientele. Right now, of course, people probably won't be moving around as much, but particularly locally, maybe they're looking for a new restaurant to support. Or somewhere else they can order from, or a new grocery store, or something that they're able to support during these times. The hashtags, of course, are the number one way that arguably that people and businesses are found on Instagram. Make sure you're maxing out all 30 of those and split them up into the niche, mid and high range hashtag banks, and of course the account tags. I feel like this is potentially the least volume of new clients you're going to bring in, but it actually creates brand affinity with the other brand and helps you in the algorithm. It shows up in the other brand's tagged videos or images, and of course it could actually get you a share from that brand itself, whether the brand itself actually shares it or one of their followers does.
Yeah, and if they do share, then you just automatically be introduced to their followers. So now they're going to be like, who took this amazing photo, and come over to your profile.
Exactly. So if you guys would like to learn a little bit more about our trademarked, patented 3-tag approach.
It's not trademarked, but we should.
We should.
Yeah.
Okay. It's ours. Okay. Check out this video right here or down here, and that'll go into it in a lot more detail.
The next way to attract new Instagram profile visitors is to create and distribute shareable content. Content should be inspiring or informative. It should always be one of 2 things. You need to make people feel something so that they're compelled to share it with people in their networks. So creating and distributing shareable content, so not just like a picture of yourself, which is less likely to be shared, but something that I could share on my profile and someone else in your niche can share on their profile, is one of the best ways to attract new people to your profiles, because once the content is shared, people are going to want to know where it came from. Examples of content that are more shareable than others are quotes, templates, GIFs, memes, anything that doesn't feel overly promotional. So it's not about you, it's about them. It's about inspiring or informing your audience. That kind of content is the one that you see that gets shared around the most often because it connects with people and they're going to want to share that content. One great tool that we liked in order to be able to create this content is Canva. Canva is a free tool that allows you to create graphics. Highly recommend it. I don't even know why it's free. It's so good. But one key thing that you're going to want to do on that shareable content that you're creating is add your handle. If you ever look at any quotes or templates that we create for ourselves or for our clients, their handle is always included. Even if it's a meme or a GIF, we always find a way to sneak it in there so that we keep that brand in mind so people know where to go to find the source. So if you have not been yet leveraging this, we highly recommend creating content that makes sense for your brand so that your customers, clients, and followers are compelled to share it and bring new people to you.
Another way you can attract new visitors to your Instagram profile is to leverage influencers. Now, the whole point of working with influencers is that they have an engaged and large following for you to essentially tap into, and that's what they sell to brands. So if you're able to work with the right influencers that have a following that fits your target demo, whether it's sort of age, gender, location, interests, all those type of things, and there's a lot of very specific influencers right now, from micro from the single digit thousands up to the millions.
Yeah.
All depends on where you're at. Typically, if you've watched some of our videos, you'll know that we're more partial to the I guess still considered kind of micro influence.
category, even nano.
Nano. So nano, I guess it's like
under 10,000.
Under 10, and the micro up to about 100. Either way, they're all different ones. Those level of influencers are probably going to have more of an impact, and they're more affordable. And I feel like right now there's no better time than ever to sort of spread the word of what you're doing, particularly because influencers are, I was going to say stuck at home, are safe at home, doing their thing, and probably having to get a little bit more creative, which is a really good time to do that. So they're going to share that and then make sure they tag you, of course, whether it's a location, if there's a specific branded hashtag, and of course, most importantly, your branded account, and that'll hopefully bring more eyes to your platform. And essentially, it works arguably better than almost anything, except potentially the next one that you're going to talk about.
Well, thank you for the segue. Next way to bring new people to your Instagram profile is through advertising.
Yes.
Putting your money up. That is going to be the guaranteed way, as always, to bypass the algorithm and bring people to your profile. Now, there are a few campaigns that are great for this. Reach and engagement are really great low-cost campaigns. Look out for a video coming up where we're going to help you with this. These types of campaigns are going to be the most surefire ways to introduce new people to your brand, because you insert yourself right into their feed via paid campaigns. That means the algorithm is not so much a factor. We're not really considering organic at all. This is paid reach that's going to bring you to the people that you want. Now, with those posts that you have that show up into their feed, they have to be great posts so that people actually want to click it and get to your profile. That's going to be key. So in the end, always factor quality of your content when creating these ads, because you really do not want to be wasting any money when it comes to advertising. Now, once you've taken all of these great tips that we've given you to attract new profile visitors over to your Instagram, you're going to want to convert these people into followers, right? We don't want them to just be coming to your profile and then exiting. That really defeats the purpose. That's just the first step. We have really great resources for you guys in order to make sure that your profiles are set up for success and to attract the right people. So we're going to include these videos in the description below, but some of them that we really recommend that you watch are how to create the perfect Instagram post, how to create the perfect Instagram bio, and how to optimize your hashtags in our ultimate Instagram hashtag strategy video. We get a lot of comments about that video that says it's been very helpful, which makes us feel so good, because we know these strategies work. You just have to put in the effort. You have to meet the strategies both ways, right? You got to put in the work and they will work. So definitely recommend that you check out those videos. Again, they will be in the description below.
And for anyone who watched our first live video, which would have been the video before this one, everything went fantastic. It was a great chat. And then our friend texted us with a video saying like, hey, is it supposed to sound like this? And we're like, oh no, we did all the tests the night before. We were excited. And then we sounded like chipmunks. Yeah. So I had a incorrect setting for some reason on the microphone, the external mic. So I might have knocked it or something at some point. Either way, we tested it, we fixed it. So that's why we sound normal here and weird there.
I hope people don't think this is just what we sound like. And nobody mentioned anything. I guess you guys were being nice. Like, you didn't want to say, like, well, you're very high-pitched this time around. And normally in your videos, you sound like a normal human. So,
I feel like maybe it'll trip them out when people watch the next
probably,
one. So it shan't happen again, but just a heads up to anyone who saw that. That is why.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. We hope these tips were very helpful for you in order to increase your Instagram profile visitors so that you can get new followers, customers, and clients for your business. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. You can follow us everywhere on social media at High Season Co. And you can check out our blog posts over at highseasonco.com for a bunch of fun, free resources as well. We will see you in the next video, guys.
Peace.